to have you with us. MLB The Show with a good one coming at you. It's the New York Yankees taking on the Minnesota Twins. All right, Singy, let's talk about the man on the mound. He has been lights out lately.
You're not kidding, Boog. I mean, look at these stats. He's got hitters guessing on every pitch. I'm excited to see if he can maintain his dominance in this.
All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. And stepping in for the Yankees, Blake Perkins. And that one is downstairs. And this one is off and running.
First pitch, 640.
The 1-0. Just missed.
2-0.
This one smoked. Could be trouble. Around first, heading for 2. And he's there with a leadoff double.
Well, a swing like that can help you come out of this struggle. We saw the numbers coming into the ball game, but all he's trying to do at this point is help his team win.
Now Machado up here. And the slider just misses.
Counts 1-0.
Here's the pitch. Runner breaks for third. In the dirt. And he steals third without a throw. And the go-ahead run is now only 90 feet away. Perkins at third with nobody out. Swing and a ball drilled in the air towards right center field. Tavares tracks it down for the out. And they'll score first. It's 1-0.
Every day during batting practice, these outfielders get about 10 minutes of balls in the gaps. They practice this, and when the game comes, they make the play perfectly.
Josh Bell, the next to hit, takes ball 1. 1 out, base is empty, and a run in here in game 1 of this 3-game set. Swing and a miss, strike 1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
That one to first. Pasquantino fires to first in time. 2 outs, base is empty. Aaron Judge stepping in now for the Yankees. Hoping to lock up a home run title down the stretch. He leads the league right now. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. 2 outs, base is empty. This one popped up. Foul ground, first base side. Reaches over the wall, and he's got it. Bottom of the first. This is Willie Castro. And that one missing low. Verlander, the former rookie of the year, he features a 4-seam fastball, a curve, a slider, and he works in a changeup. Just missed.
Right now, behind in the count, 2 balls and no strikes. No free passes. You can't allow that.
The 2-0 is in for a strike.
2 balls, 1 strike.
That one missing inside.
He's great hitting the ball the other way, and that pitch did a good job to straighten him up a bit. Mission accomplished.
Fought off foul. Fly ball down the line. Perkins on the move. Squeezes it. And there's one away. Now the lineup for the Twins is constructed by Rocco Baldelli. One guy swinging a hot bat recently, Willie Castro.
Not doing anything crazy right now, but he's been solid over the last 10 games. And hey, with that batting average, if it was over the course of a full season, you're talking about Hall of Fame numbers. 333 over the last 10 games. 1 for 3 doesn't seem that impressive, but you know what? It's tough to do when you consider a longer stretch. They're going to enjoy this little run right now.
And a base hit into right. So a man aboard now with one away.
He was all over that one. Nice line drive to the pull side, met it out front, but just stayed through it nice enough and ripped it into the outfield.
One gone, runner at first. Kyle Tucker, the next Twin up to hit. Comes in 5th in the American League in batting average.
Yep,
Ball one there. Out.
Hey.
Check
Outside,
swing. Did he go? No, he didn't. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. 2 out.
Batting fourth.
And here is Devers, an RBI machine this year. Right near the top of the league leaderboard as the season winds down. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike. And that one missing inside, a sharp slider. Young off of first with 2 away. Pitch misses, and that's ball 2. And a foul ball. Swing and a miss, and he got him. And that is that. 1 left for Minnesota. They're down. Back in Minnesota, here's a big power threat. Kyle Higashioka. Lorenzen back to work. Clips the corner. It's 0-1. Nowadays, with advanced metrics and increased use of moving the infielders around, defense isn't necessarily about making errors. Are you able to get to the ball? Are you able to position fielders where guys hit the ball, but within the new shift rules? And that one fouled off. Fouled off, and they'll do it again. The 1-2. Ripped towards third. Zips it across. 1 up, 1 down.
And an area that goes unnoticed is the coach that's responsible for positioning, and then the research person that's providing the information. So what we're seeing in baseball, so many more people behind the scenes that are contributing to the success between the lines.
Swing and a foul, pushed off to the right, and that will get out of play. Back when you played, it wasn't the empirical data we have now. It was a guy with a ruler and a diamond taking a colored pencil and drawing a line where he thought someone had hit the ball, right?
That, or just going off of gut or feel? What does it look like his swing is today? What's the pitcher throwing? They are sticking to the metrics and what seems to be most consistent for that hitter, regardless of who the pitcher is on the mound.
And a 1-1.
2 balls, 1 strike.
1 out, bases empty. And that's way high. 3-1. And it's fouled away. Three-2 now. Spoils a 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Outside, and that is ball 4.
Boog, if I were him, I'd be nibbling around the plate as well. I mean, this guy's just capable of hitting pitches outside of the zone and driving them a long way.
And here is Geraldo Perdomo.
Nope.
And that misses. And it's 1-0. Altuve runs. Next offering is fouled back. Man at first, 1 away. Swing and a miss. Struck him out of the slider, and there's 2 gone.
Stood absolutely no chance on that slider right there. And I don't mean to laugh, but that's a tough one. I mean, pretty much a perfect strikeout pitch. I mean, it looks like a fastball middle in. Kind of has cutter action, and it just bunches you up to where you can't get your hands through and the barrel to it. And not much you can do unless you recognize the spin early and you spit on it.
Yasmani Grandal up to hit. Yeah, a big swing and a miss.
No balls, 2 strikes.
This one in the air, center field. Taveras going after it. And that is that. Lead 1, but they're on top 1-0. Back at Target Field, ready to go for the last half of the inning. And here's the first baseman, Vinny Pasquantino. And that one misses up and in. And it's 2-0. And there's a ball. That's in there. Swing and a high fly ball left field. 1 away.
Batting 6th, the left fielder, Lourdes.
Here's Lourdes Gurriel Jr.
Yeah.
He set a new career high in home runs this year. And Siggy, he's just trying to set the bar as high as possible now. And that skips in the dirt.
Ball 1, no strike.
And that is cut on and missed. Strike 1.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
And That's in there for a strike. Little slider that finds the mark.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
Still 2-2 after the foul ball. And down on strikes he goes. And he's registered 3 Ks in this one. Here's Christian Arroyo.
It's been a tough stretch for him at the plate. Only 2 hits over the last 5 games.
Swing and a pop-up. Foul at a play off to the right side. That'll find the stands. Got the bat going too soon. It's strike 2.
He's in a great spot right here. Ahead in the count 0-2. All 4 pitches in play right here, partner.
Battling here as he fouls it away. And that's outside. Now 1-2.
Flew open a little bit with that front shoulder, but was able to slow his bat down just enough to make contact with that pitch. Keep the at-bat alive.
On the ground, right side. In plenty of time to first. That is the inning. Retired in short order, and it remains 1-0. And we're back onto the 3rd inning, and now the center fielder, Marcell Ozuna. Ozuna, an all-star a season ago, hitting 9th in today's lineup, and they traded for him earlier this year. And another ball.
2 balls, no strikes.
The next offering misses, and now 3-0.
3 balls, no strikes.
Here's the pitch to Ozuna. There's the strike at the knees. This one in the air right field. Tucker should have it. Hauls it in for the out.
The left fielder, number 30.
Blake Perkins stepping in now for the Yankees. 1 for 1 with a double and a run scored. Just missed. Line drive and foul ball. Here's a 1-1. Swing and a high fly ball, well struck. And that ball is gone. That'll fire up the dugout, and they boost their lead. It's 2-0.
He really needed that swing. He hasn't been getting a ton of results at the plate lately, so I'm sure that one felt especially good.
In the air, left field, down the line. Nobody can get there, and it's a foul ball. One out, base is empty, and a run in. We're here in the top half of inning number 3. To the right side. It's through for a hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Well, the last 10 games or so have been anything but fun at the plate for him, so that one has to feel good. He got that front foot down, and pitch recognition was on point. Pretty impressive for an 0-2 count.
So a man at first. Josh Bell at the plate now. Ball one, no strikes.
Part of the order coming through now, and with one home run already in this inning, they're definitely looking to do some more damage.
Swing and a miss. There's that changeup.
Sometimes being lucky is a swing and miss. If he makes contact with that pitch, probably hits into a double play.
Oh, can't pick it up cleanly. Still slings it to second. There's one to first, not in time. Great effort there. Here is Aaron Judge. He's 0 for 1. And there's a strike on the outside corner. Next offering misses, and that's ball one.
1-1.
The 1-1 is fouled off.
A little tardy on that fastball. Is going to have to get it going a little quicker. Get that front foot down.
Bell, the runner at first with 2 gone. Drilled in the air, high and deep right field. Back there. Hauls it in on the warning track. Another look at the long ball for the Yankees. Swing and a pop-up. Foul territory for the catcher. Has room, and he makes the catch.
Batting ninth, the center fielder, Leody.
Here's Leody Taveras. And first offering is fouled off. Fastball for a strike. One down, base is empty. Foul ball, it stays 0-2. This one popped up right side. Bell. And there are 2 outs.
That was a good pitch to hit right down the heart of the plate. Had pretty good timing on it. Just got underneath it a little bit and popped it up.
So the batting order turns over. And next for Minnesota, Willie Castro. Fly to left his first time. Just missed.
Great take right there. Showed some really good discipline. Breaking ball coming in. You see it well, but don't trust that it's going to hang on for a strike. Nice job.
And that one hammered. That's back there. Makes the catch, crashing into the wall. And first offering is fouled off.
You know, these Yankees showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. They're doing a good job of working the pitch count, and they've been able to push a couple of runs across to score as well.
A little bit low. Now 2 balls and a strike.
Still relatively early, but with the pair of runs already on the board, the ripple effect of that high pitch count might set them up to do more damage later in this game.
Very high with that one. And the count is 3-1. That one misses. So a leadoff walk.
Pretty easy walk right there. Last pitch wasn't even much to think about.
The second baseman, Jose.
Man at first, nobody out. Jose Altuve up to hit here. Walked his first time. Singing, you can't ask for anything more. This guy checks all the boxes offensively.
He's the ultimate professional, and it doesn't just start at game time. It starts in the afternoon, the way he prepares and gets ready for the ball game. I tell you what, his teammates feed off of the leadership that he shows on and off the field.
And that is out of play. He goes down looking.
Well, he went up there trying to be aggressive, that's for sure, hacking at those first two pitches, but clearly that last one fooled him. He could have been sitting on something else entirely, but you want to be able to adjust on 0-2 and at least get a swing off when it's in the zone. Maybe choke up, maybe spread out your stance a little bit. You got to give the guy credit on the mound, though. He went right after him.
Now it's the shortstop, Geraldo Perdomo. That's in there. 0-1.
He's pitching well, but not throwing a ton of first pitch strikes. Usually doesn't work out for success, but you can never predict baseball.
Runner takes off. Swing and a miss.
Two.
Throw, and they got him.
2 strikes.
Two down, nobody on. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2.
He needs to throw that breaking ball with just a little more conviction to get the swing and miss.
The shortstop takes the ball. Two down, nobody on. Top half of inning number 4. Gets a piece and stays alive.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Fouls it off. Still 1-2.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
The 1-2. And that's
2 balls,
down and away.
2 strikes.
And it remains 2-2. Two outs. And that one is inside.
Wow, this guy's really battling up there as if his run is the game-winning run. I love his tenacity.
Fouled off the plate. They'll do it again. Got him swinging. Down in order go the Yankees, but they're on top 2-0. And welcome back to the ballpark. Bottom of the 4th, and now the DH, Jace Young. Swung on, belted. And it hits the fence. Around first and hustling for second. The throw in, not in time. That's a leadoff double.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he could handle. First pitch fastball in a great spot to do some damage, and he squared it up nicely.
Here's Kyle Tucker. Struck out swinging his first time. Now one missed. Young stands at second with no outs.
Good pitch to hit on a tee up in the zone. I think he was looking for something else right there.
And that is downstairs. Now 2 balls and a strike.
1 strike.
Backdoored him with a breaking ball. Just got the corner. There's nothing you can really do with that.
And a swing and a miss. Not what you're looking for after the leadoff double. A strikeout, and there's one away.
Well, you rarely ever see 3 curveballs in a row because that's one of those pitches that's most effective when you haven't seen it recently. You might see 3 sliders in a row, but right there, he was feeling that curveball and figured he could finish with that pitch.
Devers now. First pitch doesn't find the zone. So man in a scoring position, and now the tying run comes to the plate. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. And another ball. Man at second. Yeah, that's fouled off. Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. Pops over the wall, and that's an automatic double as a run scores. And now the first baseman, Vinny Pasquantino. Swings and misses. And that is strike 1.
0-1.
Swing and a fly ball, well struck left field. 2 away now.
Now batting, the left fielder, Lourdes Gurriel.
And it's Lourdes Gurriel Jr. Struck out looking his first time. And takes low for ball 1. That's smacked on a line to center. And that will end the inning. 1 run. Welcome back. Quite a pitcher's duel so far. Here's how the starters have performed up to this point. Lorenzen back to work. That's in there, and it's 0-1. Bullpen action for the Twins. Gregory Santos getting ready to go. Herter getting loose as well. And a pitch. Slider clips the corner. And 1-2.
Rarely will you see a pitcher just waste a pitch like that. The batter wasn't even tempted to swing. Every pitch needs to have a purpose so that it can set up a following pitch to help you get that out.
Foul ball still, a 1-2 count. Lined into right. Tucker makes the grab. Going up on down.
Now batting, the center fielder,
Marcell Ozuna coming up to hit. Swing and a chopper out to short. Over to first. Ozuna is out.
Now batting, left fielder, Blake Perkins.
Here's the left fielder, Blake Perkins. He's already homered here in this one. Popped up, foul territory behind the plate. Catcher tosses the mask, settles under it, and that'll do it. Nothing doing here this half. Last half of the 5th coming up. It's the Yankees 2 and the Twins 1. Bottom of the inning. And now for the Twins, Christian Arroyo.
Second baseman, Christian Arroyo.
And fouled off. Top of the zone, and it's called a strike.
What's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, hit a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
1 ball, 2 strikes, get down.
The 1-2.
That's out.
Ground ball right side to first, but it pulls him off the bag.
It doesn't really matter where you are in the lineup. Your job is to get on base and try to start a rally if you're leading off an inning. So an infield single does the job right there. Now we'll see if they can make something happen.
Pozo in the box now, takes strike 1.
He's pitching well, but not throwing a ton of first pitch strikes. Usually doesn't work out for success, but you can never predict baseball.
Swings through that one for strike 2.
2 strikes.
And that one is inside ball 1. Arroyo on at first, nobody out. And it's even up.
2 strikes.
Waves at the bender for the strikeout.
He's really good hitting the baseball the other way. So credit the pitcher for having him out in front of that pitch. Clearly he had him fooled.
Leody Taveras, the next twin up to hit. He popped out his first time. Swings and misses. That's strike 1.
0-1.
Tying run is at first. Last half of inning number 5.
Ball 1.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
And that is in for a strike. And the count 1-2. Swing and a pop-up in foul ground. And there's 2 away.
Now batting, shortstop Willie Castro.
So up next for Minnesota, Willie Castro. 0 for 2 in this one. First pitch misses. Just missed.
Inside.
On the ground right side, but it kicks foul. And foul ball. Two outs. On the ground out to short. They get the force, and that's the 3rd out. So they can't do anything with the leadoff single there. 5 innings complete. It's the Yankees 2 and the Twins 1. We're back, and they make a change to start the 6th. The new pitcher, Gregory Santos.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
Machado in the box now. No balls and a strike. Minnesota's bullpen with some action. Aaron Ashby warming up for manager Rocco Baldelli. Machado, a multi-Gold Glove Award winner, 32 years old, a former first-round pick back in 2010. Just missed. Swing and a ground ball. Pasquantino takes it himself. Now one gone in the top of the sixth.
The first baseman, number 19, Josh Bell.
Here's Josh Bell. Missed with a changeup. Ball one. And there's a strike.
Cold night like tonight, last thing you want to do as a hitter is get jammed or even off the end. Trying to find that sweet spot on the bat. Tell you what, you're going to be trying to catch things out front. So off-speed pitches may be a good complement to that fastball.
That one not close. 2-2. Foul ball left side. He'll see another. Base is empty, one away, and we're in the top half of the sixth. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. And there's a ball. Struck him out looking.
Really good battle right there. That final pitch probably could have gone either way. He was hoping he'd get ball four. Instead, the umpire rings him up for the backwards K.
Aaron Judge at the plate. Enters the day among the league leaders in batting average, but he'll need to get hot if he hopes to win the title. Now a bullet to second base, but he's got it to end the inning. 1-2-3 go the Yankees. They lead it 2-1. Back now for the bottom of the sixth, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, Scott Alexander.
Still a lot of game left, and this game could go either way. So this is a big opportunity for him to get some important outs and try to help carry this lead into the later innings.
Leading up.
Now here is Jace Young.
Hitter, Jace Young.
And ball one. Double-barreled action in the bullpen. Dauri Moreta, the young right-hander, up and throwing. Slate getting cranked up as well. That hit him. And the leadoff man is aboard to start the inning.
Leading up.
Here's Kyle Tucker now. Who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts.
You know, this is kind of a tough matchup as a left-handed hitter facing a left-handed pitcher. What you tell yourself is, I want to stay square to the plate, try to hit the ball over the shortstop's head.
Not close with that one. 1-0. And that's in for a strike.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
Hit hard, should be extra bases. Around third. Relay throw. He's safe. It's 2-2.
Well, there you go. The RBI machine. Another clutch run scoring at bat.
Yeah, he's been so good in these situations. Call it clutch if you want, but his resume speaks for itself.
Now batting, third baseman, Rafael Devers.
Little chopper rolls foul. Man at second. Swing and a foul back, and that's out of play.
Well, he knows they don't want to give him anything to hit, but when you've got opportunities to drive in runs, you've got to expand the zone. He's capable of going out there and doing damage with it.
Fouls it back with 2 strikes. Go ahead run at second here in the bottom of the 6th. And a swing and a miss. Down on strikes and 1 gone.
You know, Boog, you often think a slider's more for that horizontal movement, but most of the good ones have both vertical depth and that horizontal movement, and that's what we saw right there. Good drop on the break and got him to swing over the top.
So the go-ahead run in scoring position. And next for Minnesota, Vinny Pasquantino. And the first offering is not close. Tucker, the runner at second with 1 away.
Hey!
That one is absolutely belted. See you later.
Just an excellent swing all the way around, and it had that sound coming off the bat that gets everyone's attention. Got a pitch to drive, short to the baseball, squared it up, and the backspin carried it out of here.
Finds its way through, base hit. So a man aboard now with 1 away. Manager out of the dugout, and he's going to make a change. Scott Alexander won't go any further. 2-run ball game as he heads for the dugout, and we'll be back with a new pitcher. Christian Arroyo, the next twin up to hit. 1 for 2.
Luis Garcia.
And that misses. And that's ball 1. Still only 1 out here in the inning. The pit behind with that swing. It's strike 1.
Good late sink on that fastball. Out of the hand looks so good, and then by the time it gets in the hitting zone, hard to get the barrel to it.
Swings through that one.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And foul ball. And a 1-2. And a swing and a miss. That's the 2nd out.
First strikeout for him in this one. That splitter is maybe the go-to pitch when he's looking for a swing and miss like that. He throws it quite a bit, and that's a good example of the effect it can have on a hitter.
Pozo up to the plate for the 3rd time as he looks at 1 down low. Just missed. 2-0. A swing and a miss, and that's strike one.
2 balls, 1 strike. That's ball 3. 3 balls, 1 strike.
This one lifted in the air, left field. Perkins under it. And makes the grab. And that'll do it. But the Twins bring in 2 on the homer. It's now 4-2. Major League Baseball is on the show.
Now pitching for the
Welcome
Twins.
back. We're in the 7th. We have a new pitcher on the mound. Aaron Ashby.
And compared to a lot of other relievers, strikeouts have not been a big weapon for him this year. So the defense should be active.
Next pitch downstairs, and the count is 2-0. The Yankees looking to rally. Swings through that one for strike one.
Well, at that velocity, if that's all you're seeing, 88, you can handle that all day long. That's what you get in batting practice. But off the velocity of the fastball, that is a very tough pitch to adjust to. Oh boy, that was the pitch. 3-1. You want to be really aggressive on the fastball.
Sets him down on strikes. That was pretty nasty. A big first out here in the 7th via the punch out.
Yeah, it just does so much to change the outlook of an important inning like this. When you got the leadoff hitter, so critical in setting the table when you got a tight game like this. So a strikeout really puts them on their heels.
Altuve stands in here, takes ball 1 low.
1-0.
The Twins trying to protect a 2-run lead here in the top half of inning number 7. Foul ball there. That's out to center field. Taveras sizing this one up. Out number 2.
Up next for the Yankees, the shortstop,
Geraldo Perdomo, the next to hit. And a swing and a line drive at a right field. Brings it in, and that is that. No runs, no hits, no errors. 7th inning stretch time. It's the Twins 4 and the Yankees 2.
Now pitching for
Aroldis Chapman on a pitch out of the pen here.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
Here's the center fielder, Leody Taveras.
The center fielder, Leody Taveras.
Right through there for a strike. Outside low, and that is ball 1.
It's a tough pitch, but in terms of the best pitch you're going to get to hit in the at-bat, that fastball was down enough where you're going to catch up to one. That's the one. When he elevates, guys aren't touching it.
That's off the mark. Ball 2. Upstairs. That one misses. So a leadoff walk.
Oh, very close with the location right there. It's just tough to get rewarded on the call with pitches near the top of the strike zone.
Man at first. And now for the Twins, Willie Castro. That misses the zone, and that's ball one. Misses again, 5 in a row.
2-0.
Next offering is in for a strike.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Just missed.
This is a really good feeling for a hitter at this point in the ball game. You know that they don't want to walk you, so you're going to get a pitch to hit. You just better not miss it.
And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Maybe a little loss of focus on the mound right there. Pretty much gifted him first base with a quick free pass.
Young now in the box, comes up empty with a swing there. Chapman, he's kind of a prototypical bullpen arm in today's game. Electric stuff that results in a ton of strikeouts. In a tough spot like this, that is a big time benefit. Judge cutting across, tries to make the play, but it's foul.
Now, as a hitter, when a guy like this comes into the game, you feel like he's standing on top of you, and it's just attack mode coming right at you, expecting to get a swing and miss.
Swings through that, and it's a strikeout. And 1 out now.
Well, you always want those pitches back as a hitter. It caught a lot of the zone, and definitely not the intended location. But those splitters can dance around and miss a barrel, even when they're not perfectly executed.
Kyle Tucker, the next Twin up to hit.
RBI knock for him last time. Now a chance to drive in another run.
And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
Ball 1, no strike.
That one fouled off.
Could use a ground ball here. Something in the infield. Runner at first base. Get 2. Get out of this.
Taveras over at second. Castro over at first with 1 away. On a line, base hit. Throw back in, holds the runner at third. Base is now loaded. Only 1 away. Now it's Devers at the plate. Golden opportunity right here. And that one's a little bit low, and it's 1-0.
2 walks in the inning already, and he just doesn't seem comfortable out there. Like he can find the right mechanics and then repeat them.
Swing and a miss as he was late.
1-1.
Instead of letting the hitter get his arms extended, tied him up a little bit, slightly up, slightly in.
All loaded up, dangerous hitter at the plate. Fastball for a strike, and a count 1-2. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
Came inside with that 2-strike fastball nicely and just bunched him up on the inside part of the plate. Couldn't get around on it and catch it out front. Many times if you do, it's a foul ball. And you know, a lot of pitchers, they really don't like working inside with 2 strikes because they do not want to hit that batter. And when they've got him up against the ropes, got to figure out a way to put him away. Did a nice job right there.
Swing and a chopper. Bell handles the chance. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Back in Minnesota, ready to begin the 8th. Here's the Yankees catcher now. Yasmani Grandal. That's inside. Ball 1.
Oh, he never moved because he never had time to. With that kind of velocity, you'd prefer that pitcher work away.
No, with the shift on, hits right into it. Throw not in time. It's an unlikely infield single. Here's Marcell Ozuna. There's the strike. Fought off foul. Tying run at the plate. And that one almost got him. Swings and misses, struck him out.
Well, he showed a lot of conviction with the fastball there, not just because of the velocity, but also the ability to command it on the inside part of the plate. The last thing you want to do with 2 strikes is just get too far in there and it gets away and it hits the batter. So when I see a 2-strike fastball bunch up a guy like that, it tells me there's a lot of confidence in that pitch.
With the tying run at the plate, and we're in the top of the 8th. Just missed.
Really been able to slow down the game tonight with his at-bats, and the biggest one he's had so far, he doesn't look anxious at all.
Tap foul at the plate. Right side. And it gets by him.
Always feels amazing getting a job done when the team needs you to come through. It's just bigger than your own individual stats.
Just a simple ground ball the other way. They've had eyes on it, man. Sometimes that's all you need to do. Just let the ball travel, put the ball in play, and just hope it finds a hole.
Now a huge at-bat in this game coming up.
Grandal on second. Perkins at first. 1 gone. On the ground left side. 6, 4, 3. It's a double play. And that'll do it.
Pitching for New
Back
York.
now, new pitcher on the mound as we
Number
roll into the
36.
bottom of the 8th. Dauri Moreta.
Well, walks have certainly been an issue for him this season, so we'll see what kind of command he has.
Gurriel, the leadoff batter, as he looks at ball 1. Hit on the ground to the right side, and that's just foul. Next offering is fouled back. The 1-2. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Caught him looking for the K.
Well, this is no secret. That slider is going to be his go-to pitch. Everyone in the ballpark knows it. It's a massive part of his arsenal, and he'll throw it a lot and in pretty much any count, any situation, and he's going to look to punch guys out as well. I tell you what, the effectiveness of that slider is always a big key for him.
Activity in the bullpen for the Yankees. Justin Slayton preparing to come on if needed. 1 down, base is empty. That one almost got him.
Straighten him up a little bit.
Just missed. Base is empty, 1 away. Here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. Next offering is in for a strike.
No need to offer at that pitch until you get to 2 strikes. It's just a low percentage of success when you want to try to go after that down and away pitch.
Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row. 2 down, base is empty. Yoel Pozo, the next twin up to hit. 0 for 3 in this one. First pitch, and he just misses. On the ground right side. Altuve slings to first. And it's a 1-2-3. Back in target field. And the batter now, Josh Bell.
Brett Herder.
That's a little bit low. Herder, a 6'6" southpaw, 26 years old, and he was drafted in the 7th round in 2021. To the right side. Pasquantino steps on the bag, and they get the leadoff man in the 9th. It's Aaron Judge now. Year in and year out, this guy an MVP candidate. And downstairs. Some movement in the Twins bullpen. Yohan Duran warming up for manager Rocco Baldelli. Adam also getting ready. Lefty continues to work, but the closer getting loose in the bullpen. Sinker catches the zone at the knees. On the ground to the left. Devers throws on to first. 2 up, 2 down. So last chance for the Yankees. Now up as the Yankees DH, Kyle Higashioka. That misses the zone, and that's ball 1. Ground ball, and this should do it. Over to first, and that'll do it. And the Twins take this.